Hello and welcome to the ISJ Leaders in Security podcast. My name is James Thorpe and I'm the editor of International Security Journal. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Luqi Shen, Senior Content Marketing Specialist at Hikvision, who will be telling us a little bit more about the company's 2025 AIoT trends and the technologies which are shaping the security landscape. Luqi has a 15-year professional background in marketing, including 5 years spent at technology companies in the UK. She joined Hikvision in 2021 and has since led extensive research and the creation of content on technology and market trends. In her current role, she is responsible for content research, planning and creation, developing engaging and informative materials that resonate with the target audience's needs. Luqi, thanks for joining the podcast. How are you today?
Hi, James. I'm very well. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Very good to be speaking to you from the other side of the world as well.
Yeah.
Amazing technology, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
um, and that's what we're going to be looking at, obviously, today is exploring some technology and looking at these trends. And as smart technology becomes more integrated into our lives, we're obviously seeing a lot of advancements in how devices perceive their environments, and obviously seeing this mix as well of AI and IoT and how they're working together. Obviously, converged systems are making everything more seamless, but sustainability is also becoming a key force in shaping innovation. So, according to Hikvision, and this is something we're going to obviously look at in our discussion today, there's kind of 5 top trends for the AIoT industry in 2025. And these are perception technologies adapting to varied environments and situational needs, AIoT bridging the physical and digital worlds together, visualized data becoming a key driver for decision making, converged systems enhancing efficiency as well as user experience, and of course, sustainability influencing technology development and deployment. This leads me quite well into my first question for you, Luqi, and that's why is Hikvision emphasizing these trends over kind of, I guess what you'd say maybe more traditional security narratives as we look ahead to 2025? Can you tell me a bit about that, please, Luqi?
Yeah, sure. First we want to clarify that physical security is still Hikvision's core business, but the application scope of security systems has kept expanding. With technology advancing, the goal is no longer just to secure the world, but to make it smarter. For example, video security systems are now used in retail industry for customer heat mapping and store layout optimization, and not just for perimeter protection anymore. By integrating with non-security systems, security systems are becoming a key part of AI-powered Internet of Things, or AIoT. And if looking at Hikvision's history, you may notice that our company positioning has evolved to fit the latest attack and industry trends. So we've gone from video security to integrated security, then to an AIoT solution provider with video as our core. And now we are fully embracing the AIoT strategy. And since 2016, we've expanded from visible light perception to multidimensional sensing, and we've integrated AI analytics into our products and solutions. So building a comprehensive AIoT technology system and product portfolio. And today, we are not just focused on integrated security, but also on solving operational problems and help industries with digital transformation. And by the way, we are upgrading our AIoT technology system with the large-scale AI models, and we will soon launch a series of enhanced AIoT technologies and applications.
That's really interesting, and thank you for that background, Luqi. One of the obviously things you kind of touched on then was also this kind of evolution of the business, which I think is really fascinating. And I think kind of tying into these trends specifically what we're talking about today, kind of what processes do you use to ensure kind of credibility and the relevance of not only your predictions but kind of your own process and your own evolution as well?
So to ensure the credibility and relevance, we took several steps. First, we did comprehensive research and analysis to identify trends in the industry. We worked very closely with our R&D experts who are on top of the latest industry innovations like multi-dimensional perception, AI, and IoT. And apart from this, in our daily conversations, we engage a lot with customers and partners from different industries, regions, and countries. Well, we gather their insights, ideas, and expectations about industry challenges, solutions they want, new technologies, and future trends. So these insights show there's a big market demand for faster, more efficient digital transformation solutions to improve daily operations. And also, people recognize the importance of building an AIoT ecosystem. And to cybersecurity and sustainability, well, they are common challenges the society faces. They're affecting nearly every industry, and we think they will be long-term trends. So this whole process ensured the credibility and relevance of our trend predictions.
That's really interesting. And obviously, one of the examples you touched on at the beginning was that retail security example. And we're looking at this digital transformation. In what ways is AIoT driving that transformation in those specific sectors and industries? Can you tell us a little bit about that? Obviously, with your customer engagement, you must have a lot of insights to share.
Yeah, sure. So a lot of companies are re-evaluating their operational strategies. So they want to lower costs, improve operational efficiency, and level up management. Well, that's where digital transformation comes in. So it allows companies to transform traditional processes into more efficient and data-driven ones. Now AIoT plays a huge role here. It combines machine perception, which gathers multi-dimensional information, with AI for smart data analysis. This helps them enhance management, streamline operation, reduce cost, and increase productivity. Well, let me share some examples.
Yeah, of course.
First in manufacturing, production often depends on silos, warehouses, and conveyor belts to store and transport stuff like coal, sand, and ores. These materials are usually in large quantities. They have irregular shapes and create a lot of dust. So accurately measuring their height, volume, and facility status is super important for safety and efficiency. But manual inventory and regular monitoring are often inaccurate and can slow down operations. So now industrial radar is changing the game. It works well in any lighting conditions, and it gives precise measurement of stack height, volume, and conveyor belt status. Well, this really boosts safety and operational efficiency. Actually, this solution has been successfully implemented in China's Huaxin cement. It's one of the largest cement factories in China. And they faced a problem with aggregate quality because of segregation in warehouses. So maintaining a consistent ratio of coarse and fine materials was very difficult for them because of uneven distribution. And their old monitoring methods had accuracy and real-time update issues. So they installed Hikvision millimeter wave radars. These radars can scan a 250,000-ton warehouse in just 2 minutes. So they show stack shapes and help control discharge speed and material proportion. So you can see that AIoT has not only solved the manual monitoring problem, but also improved production quality and streamlined operation. If we look at the energy sector, AIoT is also transforming staff health and safety practices. So, automated safety inspections ensure compliance and reduce manual work. For instance, we have a successful story about the company Latina Construction and Drilling. So they deployed Hikvision thermal cameras on its offshore oil rig in Mexico. The camera's fire detection algorithms can quickly spot overheating equipment, even in complete darkness. This automates workplace safety checks and helps respond fast to potential fires, protecting both people and assets. And similarly, in China, the Jiangzuan coal mine, which is really huge, it's over 40 square kilometers underground. So they use Hikvision cameras to send safe distance alerts. The camera's deep learning algorithms can tell when workers get too close to winches and send alerts to the safety team. So this helps prevent dangerous situations. And the cameras can also automatically check if workers are wearing personal protective equipment. All this has made the workplace much safer for the staff. And at the same time, manual checks are significantly reduced, allowing safety officers to focus on other critical tasks. As for the retail industry, which you mentioned earlier, AIoT is changing how decisions are made. So smart devices gather real-time data on inventory, and also how many customers are in the store and waiting time, etc. And retailers can analyze the data and gain insights from it, then make store layouts better, improve service, and reduce losses. A great example is the Villa Vigo shopping center in Spain. It's actually the largest mall in the city of Vigo. They installed over 500 Hikvision smart cameras. So these cameras not only keep the place safe, but also give information about busy hours, parking, and what customers like. So managers use this data to improve marketing, adjust what they sell, and plan events better. As a result, they're now making a lot more money. So you can see that all these examples show how AIoT helps solve operational problems and speeds up digital transformation in different industries.
And that's really interesting, and thank you for providing those examples as well. It's great to see some of these kind of stories in action, I think, as well, especially around the world. I think what was really interesting as well, how you touched on, obviously, you've got the challenges in two different environments where you have retail on one hand, which is obviously a lot more kind of that consumer focused, a little bit more casual in many ways, but then obviously you have at the other end of the scale the kind of more harsh manufacturing environments. Obviously, you mentioned some of those kind of more kind of, I guess, sensitive materials, kind of corrosion, and there's other elements at play, but at the core of it as well is that safety and efficiency benefits are obviously coming to the fore massively. That's really interesting, Luqi. Thank you for that. And obviously, as we look at kind of some of these aspects when it comes to deployment as well, I mean, why are open platforms and obviously standardized protocols so crucial for the development of this technology as well?
We believe that one reason is that end users, the demands for comprehensive tailored solutions in fragmented industrial scenarios have increased. So different industries have different needs for AIoT solutions, and no single solution provider or system integrator can meet all these demands alone. So open platforms offer a space where solution providers can integrate third-party apps, and standardized protocols are like a common language for devices. They make device communications easier, reduce deployment, development time and costs, and solve problems like complex device configurations, system scalability, and network security. And at Hikvision, we've developed open platforms and tools for tech partners. The Hikvision Embedded Open Platform, we usually call it HEOP in short. It makes it easy to integrate third-party apps. We also introduced the OTAP protocol, also known as Open Things Access Protocol. So it standardizes device communication in AIoT. It's easy to implement, and it reduces development time and costs. These give developers and integrators a unified, open, and safe environment for app operation and management. The platform has an open architecture. It supports containerized, independent deployment and embedded application of third-party algorithms on Hikvision hardware. So this creates highly flexible integrated devices, and partners can easily deploy their deep learning algorithms on Hikvision devices. While this offers more intelligent and customized apps for end users, and it helps create effective AIoT solutions, which improves usability in different industries. Would you like me to share some examples?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. So I've got a story about SideEye, a UK time-lapse video provider. Well, they integrated their software into Hikvision cameras via the HEOP platform. By making it an onboard app, they improved video quality, cut costs, and simplified operations. So end users can essentially configure cameras, set image taking intervals, and control cameras remotely. This way, they can create time-lapse video for marketing purposes, monitor project milestones, and handle disputes. Actually, SideEye told us that the manager of a very large UK construction project has saved £1 million with their platform, which is really impressive.
Wow.
Well, another example is Irida Labs, a vision AI solution provider. They integrated their software into the Hikvision deep in-view cameras, and the AI-enabled cameras help logistics and manufacturing companies automate operations. Well, the software analyzes camera streams in real time, creates analytics, and captures snapshots of important events. For example, a pallet or vehicle moving to a specific location within a warehouse. This metadata can be cross-referenced with existing system data for a comprehensive view of processes, and it ensures end-to-end tracking of goods in the supply chain. So these examples obviously show how developers and integrators use open platforms to create tailored AIoT solutions for end users. And actually, that's why they're so important for AIoT deployment.
Fantastic, and thank you for sharing those examples as well. Obviously, we talked about that kind of open approach, and I guess what you'd call a bit of a collaborative effort to safeguard business and revenue, and obviously provide those other additional efficiency benefits. Obviously, when we look at towards sustainability, which I mentioned earlier as well, and of course specific resource efficiency, what role does AIoT play in promoting those different aspects as well?
So we believe that AIoT is playing a huge role in making our world more sustainable and using resources more efficiently. By combining AI with connected sensors, it's achieving some really amazing results. So, for example, in building management, AIoT systems are super effective. They can sense the number of people in the building and the weather outside. Then they automatically adjust heating, cooling, and lighting. This saves energy, money, and reduces carbon emissions. So it's obviously a win-win situation for both the building owner and the environment. Let me share a real-world example from Hikvision's Dubai office. We created a digital twin of the office. It has a 3D visualization interface and is connected to multiple IoT sensors and devices. So you can click the navigation bar to check system data dashboards for things like air conditioners, lighting, and commercial displays. So the system's intelligent mode is a real energy saver. According to our colleagues from Dubai, it cuts energy use by 30%. So lights only on when needed and at lower levels. And the system also manages air conditioner settings and screen usage, promoting efficient energy consumption. Apart from building management, AIoT is really important for the paper-free effort. By using access control systems, interactive displays, and online meeting tools, processes like meeting management, visitor management, and employee attendance can be handled without paper forms or records. And you know what? This isn't just for building management. Educational institutions are doing it too. A great example is the Springdale Senior School, a private high school in India. Well, they're super serious about environmental sustainability and started a digitalization campaign called Going Paperless. To make it happen, they installed Hikvision interactive displays in 80 classrooms and conference rooms. By doing this, they've cut down on using consumable items like markers and erasers, which of course means less waste. And also, digital content can be updated and reused easily, so they rely less on printed tissue materials. So thanks to AIoT, the school's Going Paperless effort has been a great success. So in the transportation sector, AIoT is also a big help. It can analyze traffic data in real time to better manage traffic flow. When traffic moves smoothly, obviously vehicles use less fuel and there are fewer emissions. Take the green wave technology, for example. It's actually used for traffic signal control, and it allows vehicles traveling at a set speed to hit green lights at every intersection.
Oh, wow. Okay.
By timing the green lights. And this greatly reduces congestion and carbon emissions. This technology has been used successfully in Zhoushan, a Chinese tourist city. So Hikvision traffic cameras and radar were set up on the city's main avenue to monitor traffic flow. And they used an intelligent signal control system with signal controllers installed at intersections. There's also a centralized platform with real-time data from these devices. It calculates and adjusts traffic light signals according to changing traffic conditions. As traffic changes, the system automatically allocates time to different signals for maximum efficiency. And it's quite impressive that the travel time were cut by half on this 21-kilometer main roads with over 30 intersections. So these examples really show that AIoT is a powerful tool for positive change, and it benefits both people and the planet.
Fantastic. And obviously, just finally to wrap up, I want to just quickly jump back to the the specific technology aspect as well. So how are perception technologies also adapting to different environments and needs? Can you tell us a little bit about that quickly, Luqi?
Yeah, sure. I'd say it's adapting very well to different environments and situational needs. In the visible light spectrum perception, imaging technologies keep evolving. AI image signal processing, or AIISP, in short. Well, it has made a big difference. It reduces noise and fixes motion blur, so the image quality in low light is much better. For large scale monitoring, ultra high definition, or UHD, is now the norm. They have faster frame rates, better contrast, and show more details, which is great for capturing complex scenes. There's also a growing demand for wide coverage in video security. Um, Image stitching technology now emerges to combine multiple images to create a panoramic or wide angle view. So, this is particularly helpful for large public spaces, retail environments, and industrial settings. Then, beyond visible light, new perception technologies are also emerging. Millimeter wave radars can go through smoke, dust, and obstacles. So they're very useful in traffic management for accurately measuring speed and direction, for example. In audio analytics, AI has changed how we deal with sound waves. Automated systems can monitor equipment status in real time, spot anomalies, and reduce downtime. So they're used in things like substation and power grid inspections. So these technologies are really meeting different environmental and situational requirements.
Fantastic, and really shaping the world around us. It's really fascinating to hear. Luqi, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. There's some really great insights, and yeah, I want to just kind of say to everyone listening as well. I want to invite you to stay up to date with the latest industry trends, to read the Hikvision blog and read their column. There's some really great insights in there, and obviously it builds on a lot of the conversation we've had today, Luqi. So thanks once again for joining me.
Thank you for having me.